The first thing that we need to do is put some alcohol on the paper, and then I'm going to use two colors of inks, green and blue by Pinata. And after that, I am going to put diluted Pinata brass. By diluted, I mean that I've already mixed the Pinata brass with some alcohol in this bottle, and that is what I'm going to put on top of this. By diluting the gold, we make it easier for the gold pigment to move. When we use it directly from the bottle, sometimes it becomes slightly harder and it doesn't move. Again, the drying will remain the same. You can just push from all the edges and try to control this ink pool and move it the way you want it to. So just like I showed in the previous video, you can keep moving the inks in the same way from the sides towards any direction. With gold, sometimes we might need to push a little bit more from one side to the other so that gold starts to clump and creates lines. As you can see, some lines are forming. These lines and how thick they are would depend on how diluted your solution is. So if your gold solution is very diluted, you will get thin lines, but if it has a lot of gold ink, then you will get thicker lines and more collection of gold particles at the edges where the ink is drying. Again, I'm not following any plan. I was just going to show you how to get started with the gold. Again, we can, reactivate any part of the painting. This time I'm going to do it with this diluted gold. Remember to shake the bottle every time you use it. Gold is a very nasty pigment. It will get stuck and it will not move. And sometimes, if you do not shake the bottle well, all the sediment will come and not this floating part. So, it's better to always shake the bottle. And again, I'm just drying in any direction I like, not following any plan here. As you can see, by moving gold from one side to the other, we can create lines. So for that, you will need to push and wait at one side till you see that the gold accumulates at one of the edges. So this time I'm going to reactivate that top part along with just alcohol, and I will also show you how to add gold directly from the bottle as well. So just like this, you can keep reactivating any part of your painting. This time I have not added the gold, I'm just drying it. It's just to show you how to play with your inks. Sometimes you can add gold, sometimes you don't need to. So just think of how you like the composition and how it's going to move. So just go ahead with that. If you're going to use gold directly from the bottle, make sure it's absolutely well shaken. So shake it really well till you can hear the ball loud and clear, and even some more shaking after that, so that you can be 100% sure that the bottle has completely mixed. So this time I'm going to use it directly from the bottle, as I said. So putting some alcohol first, then some more color on top of the alcohol, and then pinata brass on top of this liquid solution. Always try to put gold on top of a wet place instead of directly on the dry place. And just like this, you can start drying it. As you can see, gold is stuck to the paper somewhat, so you might need to push a little harder with your dryer. As you can see, I am making an effort and waiting a little bit to push that gold into the alcohol solution. So just like this, keep going and keep experimenting with adding gold, adding colors, reactivating certain areas with just alcohol or with gold solution. So just play around with all these techniques and you will understand how your inks are behaving and what you like. When you keep playing, you will realize that these are the techniques that I like and these are the effects that I like. So that's it. I'm reactivating that edge over there just to show you how I would do it in case I want to reactivate. Sometimes the ink gets stuck to the paper, as you can see, so I am going to move that ink with my tool and then I'll start to dry again. So you can experiment with these things. I'm just making sure that the entire painting is dry because sometimes the ink doesn't dry from underneath the golden areas. So that's how it looks. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.